Yeah, I
Are you
will
in
mute
Nigeria?
myself. Can you hear
Perfect. Are you in
me?
Nigeria? I can hear you perfectly, Maureen.
Okay. Summer, the situation in Nigeria is worst. Well, not bad, but worse. You can access cash. You will use 2,000 naira to cash out 10,000 dollars. Before you can even see the 10,000 naira, you'll be going one POS to another. Then when you get to bank, the bank will tell you up and black, there is no cash. There is no cash. And going outside to make use of POS alone, we have to pay 2,000 to get 10,000. So my collect 3,000 to give 10,000. The situation is very, very bad. We need to buy our own money.
It's crazy.
Now. In fact, it's over bad. It's over bad. Is over bad.
And somebody was telling me
even
because
when
of
they say
the
the transfer is not going, you can't transfer.
Yeah, the said network is bad as well. I heard that.
Because of the network is over bad. You can't transfer. I had to make little this morning. Up till now, I go that to transfer till now. You can't transfer. You cannot see cash to withdraw. And even when you are transferring one, the person will be telling you to put charges with. Oh my God! The person like I will demanding withdrawal charges. It's bad.
That's sad.
It's really bad.
Coyote, hi. Are you smiling? Eh? This is the thing about Nigerians. We know how to cover and smile. Coyote, unmute yourself, my brother. Unmute yourself. Say hi. Let's see if we can hear you. Hi, Nina. Hi.
Hello, Soma. Hello.
Hi,
yeah, how are you? It's a pleasure being on your live.
My pleasure to have you here. Oh my goodness.
Yes. I'm so happy to be here. But the situation here in Nigeria right now is so bad. I'm actually starting from Lekki Phase 1, Lagos. And in Lekki here, almost all the banks, we have Zenith Bank, First Bank, GTB, Fidelity, FCMB. In fact, just name all the banks, the common banks in Nigeria. They are here in Lekki Phase 1. But we cannot get money. You can't go to the ATM and get money. You can't enter the banking hall and get money. It's tough.
And what excuse are they giving you guys?
No money. That's just it. No money.
If bank does not have money, who will?
I wonder, my dad. It's tough. It's tough. In fact, I wanted to buy pepper and tomato just to make small, sauce for just, I went to the market and asked to at least transfer. The market people will tell you, sorry, no matter what you even want to buy, anything, go to the market right now where they normally used to do transfer before. They will tell you, no transfer, because you won't even blame them. If you transfer, how are they going to get the money?
That's it.
Please, go out and see if I want. If you transfer, how are you going to get the money? How are they going to get the money? That's what they tell you. They will just tell you, my dear, no, you can't transfer. If you transfer, no. If you transfer, how are they going to get the money? So that's the problem we are facing here in Nigeria. It's tough, my dear sister. It's very, very tough. It's very tough.
This is how many days now this has been going on? I think about 4 or 5 days, Abby.
Since last week, it started last week. And today is what? Today is 9th, yeah? the whole of last week, we've been in this position, and that is where we still are right now. The only thing that is just saving us is that fine. If you go to like Iban or ShopRite, you can shop with your card and all that stuff.
Okay.
So that is it.
You know, but the everyday man in Nigeria are people that go to the market, so like where they sell
Of
everything.
course. Yes. That is, of course, now. It's not everything you're supposed to buy everything in the market. I mean, in the supermarket. It's not possible. Now, this is yes. So that is it. That's where we are.
Oh, wow.
Going to the market now is a big problem. Yes. Go to the bank, they'll just tell you no money. ATMs, no money. I have some people in the bank that are my friends, that even relations. My cousins are there. My cousins are bankers, and yes, the same story. In fact, I had even told them now. I said, once there is money, just let me know so that I can come and collect money. I'm still waiting. I'm still waiting.
But that's what I keep saying. No matter how Nigerians suffer, look, see how beautiful you look.
Oh, really?
Yes.
I'm
telling you, I don't think Nigerians get shock absorber. I'm telling you. You know,
look at your...
I'm not joking. Your smile is beautiful. Your countenance and everything.
My dear, what will I do now? I mean, I just trying to bring anyway.
But it's a good thing, because this is, I don't know, I'm not a professional in that area, but like if in another country now, people go down, they jump bridge, they jump that, but Nigerians have this perseverance, you know, that keeps them going.
But a lot are really happening in the banks. In fact, I've witnessed some. In fact, that's the last time I went to the bank. This week, today is Thursday. I've not been to the bank this week. Last week, I knew a lot of things that happened in the bank. I was in the bank. I was inside the bank. They were giving, I think, 10,000. Then it got. In fact, I collected the last 10,000. That was last week, Tuesday or Wednesday. Amaka, you still remember? Anyway, I collected upper week. That's last week. So, in fact, people were throwing blows. See, Summer. In fact, I think I need to see you. I'm going to be in London next month, by the grace of God. I'm coming with my kids. So when I come, I'll be out. Yes, we are going to sit down. Yes, I will. Okay, dear. Okay, because yes, I've been following you, and I love your program. I love the way you analyze some of the issues, and even bringing this out now. I really appreciate. That was why I said, let me enter your life.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I appreciate you, my sister. Thank you so much.
I appreciate you too. Thank you so much. Just continue with your good work, and I mean, you're doing great, and I'm really proud of you.
Yeah. Thank you so much. Thanks. Take care, my sister. Bye.
You too. Take care. Bye.
Bye.
It's well. I'm so happy to get you today. Yes, I'm in Nigeria. I'm in Abuja.
Tell us so.
Yeah, so it's really a hectic period for us in this country. You know, I just came back from market about some 2 hours ago. I went to Taco Market. People that know Abuja will know it very well. And only for me to get to the man selling, I wanted to buy tatashi to use to make more money. And the man, he sells baskets of tomatoes and tatashi. And I said, please, I want to buy a melon. I want to buy. My man told me that, I say, I want to transfer. You know, there's no cash. He said, I don't have account to madam. I don't use bank. I don't have account anywhere. It's either you have your cash. It's either you have your cash or you don't buy. I'm telling you, this is just about 2 hours ago. This thing happened. The man told me that, sorry, that he cannot sell the tatashi to me because he doesn't have bank account. So it's either I have my cash to pay or I don't buy. I thought it was a joke, and I left, and the man didn't call me back. And I just feel for my parents. I'm from Delta State. You know, I feel for my parents in the village, because in the village where they are, they have just one bank, UBA. And 2 years ago, robbers came and robbed the bank. Since then, they've not rebuilt that bank. So they only live on POS.
POS is the same, I know.
I'm telling you, my sister. So that is the only thing. And now the POS don't even have money. So how do they survive? So the pain is not just for us, the elite, but also for those people in the village. You can imagine how, you want to go and buy ugu, even in Abuja here, you want to go and buy ugu, 200 naira. Are you going to transfer 100 naira to the woman that is just that ogo that is using to survive?
You see?
It's just that ogo that she's using to survive, or granite that they tie 20, 50 naira, 100 naira. You know, because I feel the pains of those people. For us here, oh, we can transfer. I can go to H-Medis and do my shopping. There is no problem. After all, now I don't even buy my bread along the road. I go to H-Medis because those malams there, they need you to pay cash. So early morning now, I don't need to send anybody. I drive to H-Medis to go and buy my bread, you know, and buy everything. But it's not everything you buy in the shopping mall because we have not grown to that level.
Yes, yes.
We have not gone to that level. When you travel, like when we travel to UK and all those places, you will see that you don't have all those market like you people there, that you buy everything. Here, there are certain things you must go to the market, open market to buy. And those people don't have account. How do you feel? It's such a painful situation. As I was passing, if you see people by after 6, they were already in UBA there. In Guaripa where I stay, they are already there waiting for the bank to open. When you ask for a coming Zenith Bank, they were filled up to the brim. People are sitting stranded, and some of them will not even get 5,000 till the end of the day. I cry for such things because I know the situation. I feel the pains of these people. For all that we are a little bit that we can manage ourselves, go to the shopping mall, do one, you know, the other. But what about these people? Because we all started from that 0 level now. We all started from 0 level. We didn't just we were not thrown from heaven to become that middle or even a little bit educated to be able to do these things we are doing. Some people, they must go to that open market, and how do they feel? You know, you need to cry when you see the videos of these people.
The last video I did, I cried, but I tried to hide it.
I'm telling you, my sister.
I have to hold it because
so the pain is so much. The pain is so much. I don't know how long it's going to last. I don't know what they're going to do, but the pain, seeing people suffering this one, nobody is saying anything, is the greatest pain. And I don't know how long we're going to linger, how long this thing is going to last. So it's such a disaster. We've never seen this. I go to finish station queue for 5 hours. I don't have problem. But now you have your money in the account. You cannot even spend it. That is the greatest cost that we're going through. Let me leave others to talk. It's such a very painful situation. I'm so happy to get you.
My
I've been following you for over 4 years now. I've been with you. I don't miss any of your messages. It has been so wonderful. You are so wonderful. You are very intelligent, and the way you analyze things is so. I just love your way of analyzing. You are not biased. You just say it. God will bless you. In fact, God will bless you for me.
Thank you.
And your home will be blessed. Your children will be blessed.
Amen.
God bless you.
Thank you so much. I appreciate you, my sister. OGC.
Yeah, so that one name. It's one name. Okay. Bye.
Hey, Nena Kedu.
Hello, Soma. Good morning. Good morning from here. I think I should be. I'm not in Nigeria. I'm in the US. I'm not in Nigeria. But honestly speaking, first of all, I just want to appreciate you. You're doing a very fantastic job. Let me tell you, I am a journalist by profession. I'm a writer, but you motivated me to start a YouTube channel. I'm just starting. You are such an amazing person.
What's your channel name?
Huh?
What's your channel name?
No be vlog. You're just
vlog. So guys, excuse me. No be is NNEOBI.
Vlog. Yes, yeah. You are such an amazing, intelligent lady.
Thank you.
I must tell you something that I like listening to people that have something that benefits people to say. That you understand, because most of the things you say, the people you learn from it, you grow from it. You are just an amazing. And sometimes when I look at you, I always tell myself, kind of have a like mind, because I'm such a person that I love to write, but you motivated me to start. So having said that, I just want to appreciate you. Like I said, I'm sorry, I'm driving to work. I'm not in Nigeria, right? But I have people that I just sent a chat now when I was saying that I have siblings that live in Nigeria. In fact, I am the only child of my mother that is here, and to the glory of God, like when I hear people say these things, my mom is here with me. She's been here with me for like 4 years, and I was just trying to imagine what if this woman wasn't here? Like everybody is saying, we are talking about people doing what is it called, transfer and everything, and I cast my mind back to my village markets. I just try to picture my village market, and
I'm getting the chills. I'm getting the chills.
I'm telling you, like, it's so painful. Like, I can imagine a village woman who will go to her farm, maybe harvest her cocoyam or harvest her yam or carry her and go to the market to make a living for the day to eat. And you're talking about
500 naira, 300 naira. They make chicken change.
Like something. I try to picture it. I try to picture the whole thing. I'm like this. I feel like as much as people can say that the idea behind this thing, that's the impression they are giving us, that the idea behind this thing is for people that want to hoard, that people that hoard money, that want to do what is it called, vote buying and whatever. I want to believe that the whole idea is counterproductive. It's counterproductive because it is affecting the people. Okay, let's look at it this way, right? We are saying that this new cash is not available. But if you go to the banks, I have relations that work in the bank. I have one of my husband's niece that works in the bank, right? This money, the central bank will release some amount of money to them. Okay, they released some amount of money to them, according to what she was telling me. They released some amount of money to them to give to people. But their organs at the top in that bank will stop them from dispensing that money. At the end of the day, that money will leave that bank. In whose hands is that money going into? That money will go into the hands of people. You understand what I'm saying? The younger staff don't know wouldn't know. They don't have an idea what happened to that money at the end of the day. Because central bank actually dispensed this money to give to them, to start giving to people, no matter how small. Yes. Somehow, that money will make it out of that bank. Yet, the people that are supposed to go into their hands, it wouldn't go into their hands. So that's the reason why I'm saying that the whole thing is counterproductive. Because at the end of the day, this money will still get into the hands of the politicians that want to use it for their own personal gain. That is just like, and at the end of the day, that is, it boils down to that popular say. As I'm sorry if there's noise on my background because I'm actually driving.
No, it's actually fine. Your line is perfect.
Yeah, so at the end of the day, it boils down to the popular saying that when two elephants are fighting, the poor grass is the one suffering. Exactly. I was saying to the other day, like, I can remember in my lifetime, and in my 40s, I can remember in my lifetime, Nigeria has changed. This is not the first time Nigeria is changing money. I don't think we have had it this bad before. I don't think we have had this bad before, because I can remember it very well that there was I can't remember when, but I know there was a time that money was changed, and then both the old and the new were allowed to,
flow together, slowly and faded off.
And gradually the old one goes. So, but I do not understand what is happening with this particular one, and that is why I still believe that the idea and the the idea and the thought behind the whole thing is counterproductive, happening at this point in time, and it's affecting the people the way it's affecting people. It's very painful. And before I let all that people talk, there's something else I want to say. There's something that my brother told me this morning, right? My brother was telling me this morning that this whole thing, and it comes down to the point that most of our people, sometimes the government make policies, but we, the masses, we use that policy also to hurt ourselves in one way or the other, right? I can understand the POS person who you go to the POS to go collect 10,000. They tell you you have to forfeit 15,000. It's like paying 5,000 to collect 10,000. Yeah. I can understand that part. There's something my brother was telling me this morning. He said that there's a woman in their neighborhood. He just went to buy just loaf of bread for the children for breakfast. So this woman, what she does, this woman can do transfer, right? If you want to do transfer for her, she will say no. She wants you to give her the cash. She will collect the cash. Then a few hours later, you see that same woman selling that cash in that her shop. Do you get the point? So now it's like everybody is using the opportunity, the situation to do one thing or the other. It is so sad. It is so painful when you hear I'm telling you, people that have never called me since I came to this country are calling and crying. But the problem remains, even if I send the money, how do you get it?
That is what I'm saying. It's the same problem. I'm like, you can't get it.
Sending a small amount of money, whatever, $100, $200, whatever, it's not a problem right now. But when I send it, how do you get
how
it?
You get it? Exactly.
My brother, my younger brother told me, that was like 2 days ago, thereabout. I think it was a Monday, that he banks with Zenith Bank. Said he went to Zenith Bank. They went there. If you need to see the crowd, he got a picture of the whole thing, the video, and he was showing me, oh my God, you need to see the crowd. They said because he has a friend in that bank. So the friend told him, told him in confidence that Zenith Bank is the bank that most of the politicians use. That anybody that is expecting to get money from Zenith Bank is wasting their time. Because Zenith Bank will not release any money to any individual that is not a politician.
Can you imagine?
Their service, like, it's so terrible. Like, I feel like the wickedness is so much. In as much as the CBN governor wanted to do what he wanted to do, whatever, for whatever reason, cashless or whatever. First of all, the timing is wrong. And then the idea behind it is counterproductive because the poor masses are suffering. The suffering and the pain is too much.
It's too much.
I don't know. It's just too much.
Thank you so much, Nina.
It's so unfortunate.
You so much. And safe drive to work.
I'm almost there. I'm
send our love to your mother. She escaped.
She did. Though I'm telling honestly speaking, I was just wondering if I wasn't here with me, because that's what she herself keeps saying. My mom keeps saying, "Hey, I'm like, she's like, she herself is thinking of the people she left home. Like, oh my, this is. I don't know.
Thank you so much, and hopefully you have a good day at work today.
Yeah, thank you so much. God bless you.
Bye.
Bye.
Hi. Who are we talking with? Sadiq Abdul.
Yeah, I'm calling from the UK. I just want to appreciate you. I've been following you for quite some time now. What others have said. Your analysis is just spot on. Because the way you address issue, you take it as if it's for real. You are not trying to embellish it. The situation in Nigeria now is very terrible. If I tell the number of calls I received today, this is facts. People are they are suffering. And you see, what I just want to say today, that to summarize everything, is that we Nigerians, we don't like ourselves. That's just it. We don't like ourselves.
Sorry, where did you say you are? Are you in Nigeria? Did you say you're in the UK?
Yeah, I'm in the UK. I'm in the UK. I'm in the UK. So you see, we don't like ourselves because every little opportunity we try to exploit it. Why? We just try to exploit it. There's not anyone can do except if the Nigerians made up their minds. Okay, this is what we want to do. We want to continue to be our brother's keeper. Every Friday, the mosques are full. Every Sunday, the churches are full. And at the end of the day, we don't love ourselves. So what are we talking about? We are just playing God. And you cannot play God. So now this is the time we are supposed to help ourselves. You have money. Okay, I have let's share. Now it's okay. POS now. They are using it to cash on. Opportunity to cash on. It's not fair. It's not fair. If you are not helping ourselves, you can see. Okay, I'm sure you are in the UK. Summer. What happened because of the energy crisis? What's government doing? They are giving each household almost £68 to offset their bill. No matter what, £68.
It's true.
Either you are rich or poor, at least they are saying, okay, we know that you guys are facing hard time. Let's use this token to support you. That's why you have the government. So Nigeria, they got no government. If I were to be in Nigeria, why are you voting? Just let them be. There's no point to go and waste your time, because at the end of the day, what has the government done for you? Nothing. Nothing. So I just say, I just come online just to say hello to you, that to just appreciate what you are doing. Just keep on doing the good work, and the Lord will continue to support and be with you. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Bye. Bye. Oluremi, which one is it? Which country are you in? Nigeria? You're in Nigeria? Brazil. Oh, so you jackpot.
Yes. So I just want to give you your first. You're well done. Thank you. Thank you for all you do. Well done, sis. You know, I just called my mom not long. Even when you transfer, they will not receive their money on time. Like it's so worse. Even imagine, even the e-bank is having problem. Like she was telling me that I just bought because because I always call her every day. I'm just stressed. Like we are even more stressed out here than them because you don't know what
because
is
you're
going
worried
on.
for
Except
them.
you don't
Yeah.
have family. Exactly. You don't know what is going on with them. So I had to call her. Just now, as I was watching this, I just called her. I said, where are you? Are you items? He said, no, I don't have problem. I'm buying. I'm doing transfer. If you don't have for your account, I will just go. She now told me that I even do transfer. They're telling me they don't see the money, but they already debited me. That they got they got their money from her already. I said, please don't do it again. Tell them they will see their money later because they've been having issues. Like they have issues even on e-bank. It's just terrible. This I just pray that God will help us this year. We will not suffer in vain. By God's grace, I wish so. Amen. Thank you. Well done. Well done. I've been following you for years.
Thank you.
Bye. Thank you.
Take care. Udabo.
Bye.
Bye bye.
Thank God. I just want to contribute my little quarter
Like your
to
determination.
Yeah.
No, but no, sir, you need to mute the one you are
Yes,
watching me from.
I just did.
Okay.
Okay.
So perfect.
Can you hear me loud and clear now?
Perfect. Yeah.
Okay. What I was about saying, I said, you know, everything in Nigeria is politicized. You know, because this Naira swap or what they call it, you know, redesign of the Naira has been really followed. It would have been the best thing that would have happened in Nigeria. You know, it would have been the best legacy Buhari would have left before leaving office. You understand? But you know, my country, everything is politics. You know, first and foremost, I blame the central bank governor because putting up such policy, there's supposed to be a plan how to control it. You understand? Because you know, in Nigeria, when you are planning of anything you are planning to do, there are people who are also planning to thwart your efforts. You know, that is Nigeria for you. And it's like the politicians were a bit ahead of the central bank governor in you know, doing. I mean, making sure they make all these efforts a non and void thing. That is why we are facing the heat right now. Nigerians are facing the heat. You know, and even just recently, I think this afternoon, I called my mom. Last week, as I was sending monthly allowance to my mom, I was scared to send the money because I knew quite well that even if I send money through the bank, the money will not get to her. So I asked her, I said, what is the possibility that if I send this money, you'll be able to get to receive this money? She said, well, you can still send it. Whenever the whole situation is, the tension is cool, I think after election, this whole problem will be resolved. This is my thought.
Yeah.
You know, because look at it from the other end now. You know, dragging the CBN governor to through the Apex Bank and Apex Court and everything. Okay, politicians are fighting APC on one hand, and the masses are the ones feeling the heat. The so-called Naira design or the new Naira notes are in the hands of the politician already. I think one of the governors came out, governor of Kaduna State, and said a governor withdrew 500 million of these new Naira notes.
For real?
You understand? So yes, you can imagine what is happening, especially the managers of all, these commercial banks. I tell you, they have thwarted that effort. This money is already in the hands of the politicians, and the effect of this, of this Naira redesign was to stop vote buying come February 25th. Now this money is already in their hands. So the effect of the new Naira design, it has lost its effect. That is the fact. And a lot of people are suffering right now. Like the information I gathered that even if you go through the POS, you want to buy what is it called? You want the new Naira notes, you have to pay a commission of for a 10,000 Naira you want, you pay a commission of 1,000 Naira. Right now there's no lights, there is no sweat, there is no money. That is hell, It's the life, I mean, it's really unbearable. It's really unbearable. So I don't know how they are going to resolve this issue. I watched a lady spoke with you just now concerning those who live in the rural areas. In fact, they will be mostly affected. There are places where there is no bank, unlike where you are, or like where I am here. You can easily go to a shop and buy anything. Just give them your pass through your card, and you make a purchase. But down there, the woman who is selling at the market does not have a machine that you pass your card, to buy anything. It's really, a hell of a life in Nigeria.
Oh, look, somebody wrote in the comment. The person said, "I paid 20K, get 100K."
That is the life. That is the life. And it is the common man that is suffering. The rich people in our society, they don't pass through all this suffering. They don't.
But no, sir. This is what I wanted to ask you. You were saying that you believe they did it to prevent buying of votes, whatever.
Yeah, vote buying.
Those people that buy vote, do you think they are affected by this thing? They are the ones at the top.
No, it would have been the effect. Look at it from this end. Buhari is a human being like you and I.
Yeah.
He knows this. Just a few left for him now is just 2 months. You understand? So he knows that he has performed badly. But this was one legacy he wanted to leave. Look at it from this angle. Can an APC person be fighting an APC person? Because this policy, he wanted to use this policy. And in fact, if this election was conducted, on a free and fair level, Nigerians will easily forget things. You understand? Would have forgiven him for all what he has done in the
Speak for yourself, Speak for yourself,
No, I'm telling you, Nigerians will forget this a lot. Okay, take for example what is happening in Nigeria now. If it is in the Western world or in other places, because Nigerians, we are happy people, we are resilient people. We pass through suffering, and we I don't know how to say it.
I know what you mean.
We overcome a lot of things. You understand? Yes. We overcome a lot of things in that country. So if Buhari, the best thing Buhari will do before leaving office was to give us a good election. And in the process of doing it, that is why they brought this redesign of the Naira to stop vote buying. And if that has had its effect, it would have been a best thing Buhari would have given to Nigerians. But look at it. It is the same masses that are suffering. So,
thank you so much. Thank you
very much for contributing.
Thank you. I'm glad. I love your persistence. You kept on trying, and finally you got through.
Yeah.
So
because I did it for you because I'm an ardent.
Thank you.
In fact, I'm very happy speaking to you. Very, very happy.
My absolute pleasure.
I wish you well.
Well, say
Bye.
Bye. We have Gerard next. Hi,
Sama. How you doing?
I'm not too bad. Yourself?
Yeah, I'm cool. Finally, I get to connect with you. I'm also an ardent follower of your.
I'm also. Are you in Nigeria or you one of the jackpot people?
Well, I'm about to jackpot, but I'm still in Nigeria.
I'm about to jackpot. Who go remain?
So you could imagine someone my age planning to jackpot.
Yeah, it's sad. It's sad.
With my business as an entrepreneur, as an employer of labor, but I still prefer to jackpot.
Can you imagine that?
Yes, it's bad. But I just want to, I wouldn't take much of your time, but there's something that I would really want to talk about. The Bible tells us that as Christians, we're supposed to be the salt of the earth if we believe, right? Good. In all the darkness that we find in Nigeria.
See, wait, let me thank somebody. Somebody gave me €3. Thank you so much, Chris.
Okay.
Was that Chris made? Sorry, I have to appreciate that person. Thank you so much.
No
go
problem.
on.
No problem. Now, in the darkness that we find in Nigeria, one would have thought that the Christians will shine their light as the salt of the earth and make the country tasty. But Summer, I want to tell you categorically, without no fear or favor, that 85% of the problems that we're facing in Nigeria today is actually caused by Christians.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yes.
Why?
Starting from the messages that we hear. Summer, see, no matter who wins this election, even if the Messiah comes down to become the president of Nigeria, if we do not have the rebirth of our heart, definitely we are not heading anywhere. There's little or nothing that anyone could do.
Yeah.
I'll give you an example. What happened to me 2 years ago? A friend of mine that stays abroad actually wanted to register a company in Nigeria. And the young man sent me his documents, right, to CAC. And I went to CAC. And in the course of doing the registration, there was a particular column that he didn't sign. So they needed his original signature. And I was surprised when the lady, the official in CAC, met me and she said, Oga, this place, and I said, okay, no problem. I'll send it back to him. Let him sign and then send it back. He said, through that stress. You see that guy that is in that office. If you give him 1,500 naira, that he will sign the signature. Yes, that was a Christian. Someone that is supposed to be the salt of the earth. Working as a civil servant in a government personnel. So tell me, even if the Messiah, say this, becomes the president of Nigeria, and you still have this same source elements in all these offices, what will be of Nigeria? What kind of message do we hear in our churches?
Sure. Okay. Somebody is even agreeing. Somebody is agreeing with you.
You go to the back. Yes. What kind of message are we hearing? Because you see, the messages that we hear in the church actually transform our hearts as a people. But unfortunately, when you go to church, I stopped going to church. I've not gone to church for the past 8 months because I am tired of hearing blessings. I want to be a blessing. I am already a blessing. So don't pitch blessings to me. Right? I am a blessing. It takes for me to wake up in the morning. There's no miracle you want to perform than the miracle of being able to sleep at night and waking in the morning.
Oh, wow.
There's no miracle.
Wow.
Right? None at all of living. So when you find people like this seated down, and when you find people seated down, and then this, I call them pulpit bandits, and they stay upon the of God, and they begin to disseminate certain things that they stir hatred. And my Bible made me understand that I should love my neighbor. And before the Bible, you should love your neighbor. You think the Bible never knew that your neighbor would be a Muslim? Or he never knew that your neighbor would be a Hindu? But he said, love them all.
Yeah.
Love them all. So without love, without the rebirth of our heart, once upon a time, they were talking about restructuring. What are you restructuring in Nigeria? When the heart of the people is not restructured already. So it's like placing bricks on top of a foundation that's faulty, and definitely it will not stand.
Collapse, yeah.
This is the same thing that we export even outside of the country. I was in Canada a few years ago, and a vehicle that a friend of mine, a supposed friend of mine that I had not seen for so many years, we were in his vehicle, and his vehicle had a problem, right? And he said, okay, it's the fuse. And I said, okay, so how are you going to get the fuse? And he said, he will just go to Canadian Tires and get the fuse. I said, okay, no problem. So I waited in the vehicle, and he came back. He just drove 5 minutes. He came back, and he came back with 2 fuses. These are pennies, little like pennies. Do you know, Summer? To my greatest surprise, this guy was boasting as he got into Canadian Tires, and instead of buying those things, he actually stole them. He was boasting for me at that age.
Can you imagine?
Right? So it's, I think it's all about our hearts as a people. If we do not change the narratives that come out, the things that we pour in our hearts as a people, and change what we listen to, Nigeria will still be the same. People that are, let me say, 70% of the bank managers you find in Nigeria are they Muslims. Jai's Bank is celebrated today as the only bank that is not holding the Naira. And it's a Muslim bank.
Wow.
It's a Muslim bank. So tell me, Summer, what are we saying? It's not about Nigeria has lost the fabrics that we were used to. We have lost all. So I think we should start with our hearts first as a people before we start talking about changing the nation as well. That's my
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I really enjoyed listening to you. There was something there you said. I'll let Moses, I'll let you speak in a second about people waking up in the morning and expecting a miracle. People are not even planning to be a miracle in someone else's life. Do you know what I mean? So miracle starts from you and I, and you people. Nigeria, we want you to be better, but how many people are actually saying, I want to do better as an individual to make the country, better? Thank you so much. Like you said, you at your age, you don't have to tell us your age, but we can see the baby. No be small picking baby. Look at Moses and look at you. We know the difference, So as they say, the difference is clear, like 7-Up. But for somebody at your age, in the olden days, you should be abroad for whatever, and you're going back home. You even thinking of leaving now is heartbreaking. It's heartbreaking. Thank you so much for joining us. Thank you so much.
No problem.
So hopefully that gets better and you don't get to Japa. We need the elders to stay.
We just have to work. No, I just have to Japa because of I need to Japa because of the children. Right?
Say that again?
Yeah, that's just the truth.
Say that again. You want to Japa because of the kids?
Because of the children.
Wow. Well, I won't tell you not to. I'm Japa, so who am I to say not to Japa? Thank you so much. Take care. Thank you for joining us. Take care. Bye-bye. Bye.
No problem.
Thank you, bye. Now, Moses, hi. Are you in Nigeria?
No, my pata. No, I don't do pata.
You don't Japa, but your line is breaking up. Oh, I really want to hear what you have to say. Oh, it's better now. Go on. It's better now.
See, now Houston Nigeria. I don't Japa. I don't just Japa.
So what's the difference between Japa and Japa Pata? What's the difference?
I mean, say you don't come out Nigeria. Means you don't even want to go. You don't want to go back. Courage. See, the thing with for Houston, Texas, we get when you come here, you go think say enough Nigerians stay to come back to Nigeria. Then they will ransom. They hard. We get family. Don't be say, make I carry my mama. Even the chicken goats, I carry them. Come here. Things are come Nigeria. That's.
Hey, I got another super chat. Wait, my brother, no verse. Let me acknowledge my super chatters. Thank you so much. Ekwash, is that a don't name? Ekwash say. I hope I'm saying it right. Sorry, my brother. Go on. I got a $10 super chat. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Thank you. So go on, Moses. Go on. So you would like to bring your mother, your father, and her goats and her chicken and everything.
Everybody make them come here if I go Nigeria, go visit them, because people to even come Nigeria send money on Monday to my market yesterday. She no count, but she no use them.
You see? Okay.
It's a big. I'm not making it up. I just say, Mama, no worry. If you they do POS, no be smart, you know. We need cleansing in that. All these politicians, because they spoil. They are good ones amongst them, and we Christians and the so-called people. The Bible says, when the righteous people rejoice, they pay in all this electoral. Say there's separation of church and community. That means you need to be in there, because people to lead the country will happen. It's our responsible for it. It's brain draining. Every medical doctors that select and take to Saudi Arabia, they need better life. See, when was the president make NEPA bring life? That is not my priority.
Imagine.
That kind of prayer.
Wait, my brother, no vex, eh? Chigo, thank you so much. Chigo gave me $10. Thank you so much.
Chigo, make $100.
You got, what are you waiting for?
No worry.
We go wait for your own. But that thing you said, let me jump in there. I have Soul. Soul, give me 1 second. Let me just finish with Moses, please. You know, that thing you said about, I lost my train of thought. What were you saying? There was something you were saying.
The kind of prayer we pray here. We don't pray for. I can't remember the last time I prayed.
Somebody attacked me in the community tab. That what am I talking about? That I say there's no electricity. That their light has not gone up for the past 1 month. And I'm like, he's saying it and he's proud. 1 month. I've been living abroad for 20-something years. Light never go. You see what I'm trying to say? So some of them, and they be like, that one is thank. I'm not saying don't be grateful for even that little, but oh my goodness, sorry, Soul, he dropped out. You can call back again. It's okay. I'm not saying don't be grateful, but Nigerians have settled for the bare minimum. He's proud of 1 month of electricity.
We have terrible. It's terrible. Pray that God will raise that. It's Nigeria. Some people got to go. Says if there's no remission of sin, they got to die in that country. Some politicians, it's draconian go. What's Rolling did in Ghana? That's what we need Nigeria of today. Because when I become state in Nigeria, by God's I will give these bad people that country. Because if I gone, I want you who helped you, how you fund our money, how you embed loopholes that are there every day. Nigerians are very, I consider us as cockroach in this world. You see in their language better than they do. They're women. They don't even take care of their women better than women. Go to South Africa at the same Zenexation going on. The South African women will tell you Nigerians than our men do. So that's what we carry. Come to education wise, now Nigeria, medical doctors, lawyers, engineers, too much brain research all over the world. Nigeria. I don't have, God help us also. And this Nigeria, God help them. They are giving our people nothing to they know how to see China buying everything. Thousands of land. They do everything back to China. The people. This is our leaders are into the ground. This needs to stop.
Crazy.
Only fix Nigeria. I've never given on Nigeria. We pray for this because if, 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 there to stop. God bless you. God bless
Thank you so much, Moses. Thank you so much. Thanks for joining me. Don't forget my super chat when you drop. Oh.
No, darling. I will send that.
Thank you.
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you.
Thank
you. Bye. I knew he was breaking up, but I could pick out what he was saying. Like, even when he doesn't break up, you can hear what he's basically saying. You know, at the end of the day, Nigerians are amazing people. We are hardworking. We are all of these things. Unfortunately, the system is holding people down. I can use the word compressing people from stretching the, how do I say? It's like if something is, how do I even say it? Like being held back from, you know, the full potentials that, you know, we have as a people. Yeah, his sound was bad, but like I didn't want him to stop because I could tell he was like on the, what's the English now? English, they had me sometimes. You know, he was just on, how do I say it? He was really going, and I just didn't want to break him. I really wanted him to say, oh, Moya, man, hey, my sister is here today. Hi. You know, but I could get what he was saying, even though it was cracking up. Hi. Where is she now? She get that lovely accent. I like her accent. She's just so.
Good morning, Summer. How are you?
Did you guys hear her now? Did you guys hear that accent? They make code a catch person.
How are you doing, Summer? It's good to see you.
I'm not too bad. How are you yourself?
I'm doing good. I just got home from work and I just said, oh, Summer's life. Let me just join you.
Thank you.
How are you doing?
I'm doing fine. Thank you. We're just talking about the wahala in Nigeria. People are buying money. Even see self to buy is a problem, and the madness, you know.
You know what? I have, in my mind, my conclusion is that Nigerians are actually their own problems. Let's forget the government right now.
Okay.
We are the ones doing ourselves. Bank managers that are hoarding the Naira, POS people that are increasing the amount of money they're going to give you the Naira. Then go online and you see people at parties spraying the same Naira that people cannot get. So who are we actually to blame? I question myself and I say, are we sure there's going to be an election in 2023 in Nigeria? Because the truth of the matter is, with everything going around, I don't think there's going to be an election, honestly. And it's so sad. It's really, really sad because at the end of the day, who is suffering is the poor and helpless people in Nigeria. The market woman is the one suffering. The person that's selling pure water is suffering. You know, it's just sad. Yes, a lot of people can, you know what, let me travel, let me get out of the country. But guess what? We should all remember what happened in Ukraine. When the war started, everybody had to bear their father's name and get out of that country. You understand? We're all living good overseas. But guess what? Nigeria is still our country. And it's so sad that we, the same people cursing the government, are the same people doing each other. It's really, really sad. Honestly, it's just sad. It's really sad. And I pray that God, the same way he did magic and took Abacha away, God should help us and do something. He should do a miracle. He should do a miracle.
Amen.
Do a miracle, honestly, because even if you send dollar home or you send euro home back to your people, they cannot get it from the bank. They cannot get it.
They can't.
And you know, the banking issue has always been GBT. Let's just say it has always been GBT, because people will have money in their domicile account and they'll tell you, oh, the money's not there. Okay, what happened? What happened to the money? Did it disappear? Do you understand? The banks have always been shady back home already. So for them to play this game of, oh, there's no money, that's why people are going naked. People are taking off their clothes. I mean, drastic measure. You need to do something drastic. Give me my money. This is their money. How can you tell people, oh, there's no money? What do you mean there's no money? Then the CBN governor, I really don't know why he would bring out that policy at this time, at this crucial time of the nation. Do you understand? This is a crucial time of the nation. This is what's going to make or break Nigeria right now. This election is going to make us or break us. That's the sad truth. We're all outside, but we all still have loved ones back at home. Back at home. It's so sad. It's really sad. I just pray that God will help us. God will deliver us. All those people thinking about magic money coming to their phones. I'm seeing those pastors. I pray for you all. I pray for you.
Thank you so much.
God bless you. So good to see you. Seeing your
My
bright
absolute pleasure.
seeing your bright face. God bless you. Have a wonderful day.
You too. Take care. Bye. 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 If we can do hi.
Hello, Soma. Good evening.
Hi. How is
Good
your
day,
mom?
good day. My mom is doing great. How are you doing?
I'm not too bad. Were you able to get cash for her? You remember the last time you were speaking about her trying to get cash?
Yes, I did.
Ah, thank God. How
Yeah,
did you get?
the other day,
Somebody may borrow the idea.
I went to one of my cousins that owns a gas station, a filling station.
Oh.
So I pleaded with him to give me 50K, but he was able to let go of 25K.
That at least it will hold you for a while.
Yeah, I gave my mom 10K and I'm holding 15K.
Oh wow. Oh, you have to share it because you two need. That's true.
The other day I came in venting because I wasn't happy. I was really upset. Yeah, but today I feel better.
No, I could hear it in your voice, and I'm glad you rang in because it's good to hear from those on ground. People get the better picture of how the situation is.
Yeah, hello everyone. The person I saw you laughing. The person saying that that's excuse me. I don't think the person knows how much diasporans bring into Nigeria yearly.
Oh.
Yeah, I don't have much to say.
They are cowards. Do you think a coward? Not everybody went through Sahara. Some people went through Sahara. Some people went through inflatable boats. Some people, and you call them, my sister, because say what you say.
Well, nothing much is happening. Just like the status quo still remains.
Yeah.
But I'm happy that the Supreme Court has given a judgment from the CBN they gave a judgment that they shouldn't, because I think Emefiele was saying something like February 10th, if I'm not mistaken, will be the deadline. So Supreme Court halted that, which I'm happy about.
Okay.
Yeah, so I don't have much to say, but I just want to plead with Nigerians.
What effect would that have? What effect would that have?
Honestly, I don't know. I can't really talk about it because somehow I'm just praying seriously that there's no violence in Nigeria, because from the look of things now, the youths are angry, the citizens are angry. Like I was talking to somebody the other day, and she said that she sees another second EndSARS happening after the election. So I don't want to pray. I'm just praying seriously that everything goes well.
Amen.
I'm just pleading. I want to use this opportunity to beg everybody that have not gotten their PVC, go out there and get your your PVC. No matter what, just try. I hear people saying they're not going to come out to vote, especially we Igbos that are in. I don't want to offend my Igbo brothers and sisters that are listening to me, but some of us are saying that we're not going to vote. Come out and vote.
But is it actually safe to come out? Do you think it's safe to come out? Because I'm not on ground. Are people going to be attacked if they came out to go vote?
I'm going to vote somehow. When I go there that day, I'm not a fortune teller. I can't predict what's going to happen in the future. But I'm just praying that when I go there, like I was telling my mom this morning, I was discussing with my mom, and I told her that when I go there that day, I'm going to monitor my environment. If I sense any insecurity, I'll leave. But my hope and prayer is that such thing doesn't happen. Let me cast my vote and go home peaceful.
Amen.
You know?
Amen.
So another thing I want to say before I allow the other person, the lady waiting to speak, is just like I said earlier, let's go out there and cast our votes and do the right thing. So let me allow the next person. I don't have much to contribute today. Let me allow the next person to speak. And thank you so much for all you do. I really appreciate you. Take care of yourself. God bless you. Bye.
Take care. Bye. Hi, Dr. Chidima.
Good evening, everyone.
Hi.
I hope you are all doing well where we are. Actually, like this afternoon, I was making a video on my channel about how people are suffering outside. I was talking about a Nigerian student that had issue with school and was about being, and if that Nigeria was working, many people will not leave. You come here for it. There is this care job and everything, healthcare assistant, a job and visa that is on. What these people do is basically to go and take care of the sick people. It's like an unskilled workers, maybe in high places in Nigeria. They are coming to that level of that kind of work, and that's because our country is not. So what I also want to plead, like what I decided to join, was let everybody to vote. You know that it's as if that there are people that own Nigeria, but God pass on as citizens is to vote, because people are going a lot. People are going through a nation crisis in UK. The influx of Nigerians and dependents into the UK, Nigerian is not working. If you interact with students and with new immigrants, you even easier here. Many people want to go back if our country was working. So please, as many of us that are at home, we should try our best to get our PVC. At least when God see that, to get our PVC, and then it's going to help. And another thing I want to say is that, for instance, the POS people, now that the Naira is not available, they're increasing their charge. Will it make the money available? So it's not so nice when the common man, even the comment with the common man, and everything is just horrible. But we are praying that God will own Nigeria and tell them that He's still God and He's still the one that owns the earth. So please, and we are hoping that we'll be fine by come February election.
Amen. We hope so too. We pray so as well. So. Thank you so much. Thank you, everybody.
So,
and that will be thank you. That will be the last person that I would call today, because I'm done now.